So the key growth markets for global gas are really anywhere where people are concerned about either substituting for less clean fuels, because gas is the lowest CO2 emitting and the best for urban air quality of any of the fossil fuels. So we see an increasing role for gas in big urban developments. We see an increasing role for gas in transport. We see gas complementing renewables in power generation. Geographically, we see continued strong growth in North Asia, new markets opening up in Southeast Asia and South America, and in the future, the increasing urban centres in Africa will also consume a lot of gas in the future. LNG as a transport fuel is a really exciting area, and it's an area that Shell's particularly focused on as we leverage our experience in selling fuel reliably to downstream customers, and we now start to bring our expertise in liquefied natural gas in as well. LNG has lower tailpipe emissions, both in terms of CO2 and in terms of particulates and air quality, than most other fuels, and so as a consequence is a really good choice for consumers that are looking for diversity, reliable supply and improved air quality. It's nice to think of Shell as a leader in gas advocacy, but it's really something that we all need to do together. As an industry, we need to work with producers, the consumers, the government and the regulators to come together to really convince people and raise awareness of the merits of gas in their energy mix. Gas is a perfect complement to renewable energy to address the issues of air quality and, as a consequence, better public health. So Shell really is taking these messages into our public engagements, and we work very closely with industry associations and conferences like GasTech, where we can really try and bring these messages to a wider audience. So 2050 feels like it's a long way away, but in reality the decisions we make today will really shape the emissions and the power choices that are made in the middle of this century. So what choices can we make to enable gas to play a larger role? Gas is the cleanest burning, lowest CO2 emitting fossil fuel. It can play a complementary role in the power generation system with emerging renewables. Renewable energy will have a larger role to play, there's no doubt about that, but it comes off a very low base. And as a consequence, there'll be a role for the next 20, 30 and 50 years for gas to play, and eventually we'll probably move past coal as being the fossil fuel that contributes most towards the energy supply systems for major markets. So, as always, wherever you are in the industry cycle, what you need to do is concentrate on making sure that you both keep your costs down, and so you have cost-effective, efficient projects, that you have that intimacy with the customer, so that you're giving the customer what they want, and that you're going to be able to get the rewards for that necessary to be able to make your projects robust. These are all long-term projects that have to work through all the cycles, the ups and downs of energy prices, and to be able to continue to meet the customer's needs.